Let's bring in Chief Global Affairs anchor Martha Raddatz, who's going to be hosting This Week here on ABC later today. Martha, it is good to see you. How significant is this tariff decision by the Supreme Court? Could it impact the president's economic agenda?
It certainly could, Gio. This is a massive blow to President Trump's agenda. This was his signature policy. We've heard him again and again say tariffs. That's his favorite word. Tariff. He used this as a negotiating tool whenever he could with China, with Canada. And he had the right back then to raise and lower these tariffs anytime he wanted and keep them in place for as long as he wanted. So this is really a major blow, Gio. And especially as you look at the economy, how does he change? What does he do? How does he incorporate this going forward? Because you just heard Rachel say those economy numbers are not great.
Yeah, and Martha, we heard the president say that he has other options here. So given this decision by the Supreme Court, what options does he realistically have?
He has a couple of options already. He's raised the tariffs 15% across the board. He gets to do that, but only for 150 days, and then he has to try again. It is a very complicated process. There are other sections of the law where he can do things about national security, whether the trade agreements are what they're called unreasonable or unjustifiable, but it's all incredibly complicated and definitely not as easy as what he had in place before, Gio.
So clearly not an end to this issue. Martha Raddatz, thank you so much. And tune in to This Week later. Martha speaks with U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer. Plus, Martha sits down with Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro for a wide-ranging interview on tariffs, immigration, and the Democratic Party.